Alrighty, so we are live. Woo! First thing, okay, so I should explain what we're doing here. This is we're back to Crash Twinsanity here. We finished the LP earlier this year. It was a fun time, despite the fact that Matt couldn't finish the ride with us, and he doesn't really. We're not on speaking terms anymore, but that is beside the point. We're back in Crash Twinsanity to mess around with a very infamous glitch from the game, one that people have dubbed the Take Cortex Anywhere glitch. It's essentially, it involves you taking Cortex to a ton of areas where he's not supposed to be through a simple exploit of the Farmer Ernest area. But the very first thing you want to do right here is disable the autosave, because you don't want that on, because otherwise it'll mess with your progress if you get a... Well, it could mess with your progress when you get a game over, and there's a very real chance that the game could crash when you die in an area that isn't supposed to have Cortex load in. Also, Austin is here, but he's currently messing with mic settings. Discord is giving him a little bit of shit, as they say.
It's fine, I just had to reinstall everything.
Crash. The farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow, for my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal. I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect?
This isn't a game. Yeah, I believe that cutscene is like one of the only instances of a crystal being there despite you already having collected it. Everywhere else, it's like just vanished after you collect it for the progression. So, if I remember correctly, what you want to do here is you want to throw Cortex towards the chickens and have him shoot at them. While he's doing that, you want to go down here and hope he teleports to you the first time. It did not work. He did not... It looks like he actually died, so never mind. Let's try that again. I don't know how that happened, but...
Hey, man. You never know.
Oh, Crash.
Yeah. You never know when a mad scientist could die by teleporting to nowhere.
For my orchard is riddled with greedy worms.
And the bad news is, yeah, obviously, if you fail and he dies, which isn't always the case, sometimes you just fail and he teleports back to the initial spot. But every time you die, you gotta watch the cutscene again, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's a great cutscene anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's just a small problem with this game in general, is like you can't skip the non-FMV cutscenes, you can't skip on repeat viewings. It just makes you wish they had programmed a function in to skip them. Especially if you die a lot at particular sections. Alright, it worked this time. What?
I said I still have fun with it.
Alright.
I'm watching the cutscenes like 20 billion times.
Do you have the stream open right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Now the obvious question would be where to begin, but I'm going to start by taking Cortex through the tutorial area so we can see double the Cortex.
Oh no. They're multiplying!
So long as he doesn't run into, like, enemies, you can throw him into pits and stuff. So, most pits, and he'll be alright. You just gotta know when to throw him and when to jump yourself. Because as you know, Cortex, your jump is gimped when you're holding him. Alrighty, so far so good. This right here would not be possible without the level loop already unlocked, by the way. I don't think I noticed those birds flying up there before. All in that big group. Yeah, I think technically you could cheese like certain gems this way. Like, for example, I think
Yeah. But the time
Yeah.
it takes for you to set it up, you just might as well just do it legitimately.
he teleports over here for some reason. There are certain spots he's just guaranteed to teleport to sometimes. Game's coding is weird like that.
Yeah, maybe they were, you know, knocking around the idea at one point with the level loops that you'd come back to this area.
Maybe.
And
There was a lot of cut content from this.
yeah, so I'm thinking from like a test, like a code testing thing, they just kind of kept a lot of crap in there.
So we've got partner crash and tutorial crash in the same area.
Crash? Wait, we're multiplying crashes now?
No, sorry, Cortex, my bad. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Verbal typo.
Typo. Wow, okay.
You can throw him at the hermit crabs, but he doesn't automatically... Wait, does he shoot this one if you get close enough to it? Because he just landed on the other one. Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
Oh man. It's been a while since we've streamed though. Well, you know, both of us.
Right.
Last time was like what? Like E3 or something?
It's been that long because when I went to change the Twitch dashboard title, the title was still E3 Extravaganza, Microsoft, Bethesda, Devolver Digital.
Man. That is interesting.
Where did Cortex go? Oh, he just went up here. That was a rather difficult jump to make with him. Not gonna lie.
It's easy! All too easy.
Wow, the twin spin doesn't do jack shit against the shield
Wait.
guy. No wait, actually look at him. He's frozen in place.
Weird.
Yeah, I'll throw Cortex, see if he can shoot him.
Yeah. Throw Cortex and then approach him, because maybe...
The bullets aren't doing jack shit, what?
Is he gonna move? Try sliding into him.
Yeah, sliding killed him, yeah.
Weird.
Makes me wish, like, you could somehow maybe take Cortex on his own through these areas and shoot everybody.
Oh, no.
Like, it wouldn't be great for platforming, but you could, you know,
Yeah.
it'd be interesting.
Goodness gracious. So, I decided to get, my buddies got me into Warframe,
Yeah?
and they really want me to play on Steam. And I was like, alright, I played a lot of it on PS4. I'll see if it works on my laptop. If I can even play it. If I can, maybe. Oh boy.
Is it not working, or is it bad?
It's, just the download time is like 8 hours.
Jeez, how big of a file are we talking here?
It's not. It's just, I'm running at like kilobits per second for my download speed. It's great. Well,
That's
I
pretty
guess
bad.
we'll play Loot Box Achievement Simulator.
This is a section I'm kind of stumped on, not gonna lie. I haven't taken Cortex through the tutorial area in forever, so I'm to the part with the worms.
gotta, what do you have to do? Oh wait, actually, you have to, oh, that's right. You can't jump.
I think I might have, what I might have done is just gotten to the next checkpoint, suicided, and then I spawned back with him.
Yeah.
Might be what I have to do. Yeah, I'll try that. Because usually that works in other levels where it's like basically mandatory to do it if you're going through it with Cortex. Alright, suicide with the nitro. Okay, that worked. Dropped like the frame rate by like 40, but it worked.
Drop.
Okay. Throw Cortex through here, jump the log. There we go.
I'm okay. The spikes broke my fall.
The man can just teleport.
Yes, selectively.
It's
Just whenever he damn well pleases. And he just died. Because of course he did.
oh, there he is. You gonna bash his head with TNT? I was like, that's not a good idea.
I mean, hey, given what he tanks through the rest of this game, it might not be a bad idea.
Okay. The spikes broke my fall.
I mean, you could throw him through a bunch of nitro and he won't feel a thing. Oops, I don't know why I did that.
you just, you saw him fall down the hole and you're like, continuity!
Yeah. He's like, was I really that clumsy?
Yes.
Hey, hey, hey! Yeah, you! I've been doing
Alright,
this
Skunk, go on your rant.
stinking years. Back and
Oh, yes, the
forward,
rant.
back and forward, and I'm sick of it. Well, I'm not gonna do it no more.
This was a very unique game.
It was.
So wait, now you're gonna fight Cortex.
With Cortex, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
It's just too bad we can't have Cortex v Cortex.
Oh, he can't shoot himself?
No.
The fleas in your fur. I
Okay, the camera's off here.
3
Oh,
years.
really?
I spent
Look at Crash in this look at Crash in this cutscene.
Wait. And I missed.
He's facing the wrong way.
And so I organized a little gathering, like a birthday party, except the exact opposite. And look,
Oh,
all of your
the
friends
wonders
are
of
here.
real-time rendered cutscenes.
You are so
Yeah.
very popular. Let's start
We're never gonna
handing
eat
out
that
the
birthday cake.
presents.
Nope. Polar will especially see them.
Nightbox is there just chilling in his guard.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
Tiny, this is from Dingo Dial.
But wait,
Peru, you shouldn't have.
wait a minute. If you bring Cortex
Oh dear,
with
two of the
Crash
same.
and Cortex
I get this.
into
Here's one
a level
you can
with
return.
Cortex and Crash, do you get Crash and Cortex, or do you get Cortex, Crash, and Cortex, or do you get Cortex, Crash, Cortex, Crash?
Like, name an example?
That is the question.
Oh, well, well, from what I remember, I think
It fixes itself.
I think it's a case-by-case thing. Like, because after this we got not Rockside Rumble, Cavalry Catastrophe, right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the game just locks up if you go into there with Cortex.
It just soft locks the game.
It does the same thing when you.
Two.
Sorry.
Because now it's got two Cortex running around.
Yeah, it does the same thing with the once you get to the penguins and ice climb, it happens there too. You can get through the climbing part just fine, but once you get to the penguin cutscene, it freezes. I don't even think I don't even think I don't even think Crash enters the cutscene. Like, it just freezes outside the area.
Wait a minute.
Ah, freezes.
What if you get, what if you re-trigger it? So it seems like it crashes every time, ha, unintended,
We're gonna be saying that a lot this stream.
the game freezes up when, you have Cortex and Crash running into a new game state that loads Cortex and Crash.
I believe so.
Because after the penguin cutscene, you play with both of them
Yes.
and continue on your merry way. But if they're already in the party together, the game freaks out.
Yeah, because Cortex is supposed to be out there for the cutscene, but you're holding on to him, and it's weird.
Exactly. So I'm trying to think,
Alright, so yeah, engine falls like normal.
were you working with him before the farmer?
Was you mean like what?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, before Farmer Frank or whatever gives you the power crystal, and you have to use Cortex for that mini game. Oh, again, that's fine.
I don't remember this happening. Like, the camera was weird when entering, but the level plays fine, apparently. I'm gonna load back into.
All the way back to the other thing. Is it gonna fix itself, or is it gonna? Oh, okay.
I'm loading back to where I was before. What?
Why?
Because you go through Cortex. You go through this level with Cortex anyway.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is, once you get done with it, is the game like gonna be fixed, or is it gonna be still messed up?
Well, I disabled autosave before going for the glitch, so it should be alright. It's not always guaranteed, but
Yeah.
I remember
I'm
it
just trying to see if you
working,
can
like, a lot of the
loop
time.
Your glitch into your glitch into your glitch and create like 3 Cortexes by being able to loop the game. Is it possible?
Once people get a hold of, like, level layouts through, like, XS, or whatever the emulator's called, I'm sure it would be possible there, maybe.
Well, yeah, I mean, probably to mod it in or something, but it's no fun. Just teleport around.
Okay. So now, I'm saying we, like, go in order of the worlds, so now I'm gonna take him through, if I can, yeah, I can get over there. I'm gonna take him through the first part of Totem Hokum.
Okay.
Once we, once again, watch the cutscene again.
Oh, Crash. The farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow. For my orchard is riddled with greedy worms.
Crash.
If you rid
The
my
farmer's
land of
market
these
is
pests,
tomorrow.
I'll give you this power crystal.
Yeah, how if the market is tomorrow, how are those things like?
I'm an evil scientist. What do
How
you
are they
expect?
growing that
This
fast?
isn't a game.
Exactly. Okay, let's hope this works. Look, yeah, it didn't work. He died again. Is it just gonna be a running theme for today's stream? It's just everything takes 2 tries to work.
Oh, Crash.
Got killed
The farmer's
by the
market is
chickens.
tomorrow, and my wampa
Yeah, the
trees
chickens
won't
of
grow.
death.
For my orchard
They're
is
secretly
riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this
what's their
power.
faces from Zelda? Cuckoos or whatever?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
the
an evil
cuckoos.
scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
Okay, let's take number 2. Oh, nope. Didn't throw him in the right spot that time. It didn't work.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. Yeah, that usually doesn't happen for me. Like, when trying to get this glitch to work, usually he just teleports to the wrong spot and you have to go up there and do it again.
Oh,
But he keeps
Crash.
dying this time around and I don't know
Farmer's
why.
tomorrow, and my wampa trees won't grow. For my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal.
I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
Wait a minute. Say something? Okay, I'm just making double sure that OBS is picking you up because because it like only picks up when you're talking, like the bar only goes, you know. I was just making double sure.
Good. Because I wasn't talking, I was just sitting here. Playing Loot Box Achievement Simulator.
I probably could have gotten it to work this time, but I was paranoid that I threw him in the wrong spot again. So,
There it goes.
nope, I don't want to whack the worms.
Ah, the worms.
The worms. Okay, it worked this time. I was worried it didn't because I heard 2 teleporting noises, but we're all good.
It's all good. We got it. We got it.
Next stop, Totem Hokum.
Just gonna drag him there against his will.
Yeah. No, Crash, I'm not supposed to go in here.
He probably just doesn't want to go in here.
What I wanted.
The worms! Not the worms again!
No. Shit, I'm not throwing him from far back enough. There we go, that works. Oops! Ah. At least the checkpoint was right here. I wasn't quite close enough for that jump to work. I love how his teleport path even detonates the nitros, and he just fell. Yeah, be careful when you jump. Because there are times when he just teleports to like the predetermined spots, but there are also a lot of times like right there where he just teleports to wherever you are, even if it's in the middle of one of your jumps. Hence why you can just randomly fall.
Otherwise, it'd be way too easy.
Okay, I made it this time. Also, in these types of enclosed spaces, the spin jump is the spin throw is your best friend. Bit harder to pull off the jumping one. All right, this segment right here is infamous. Well, it's infamous in terms of like my channel because I have an old video that it's called Cortex Goes Twinsane. It was me taking him to this area and just messing around with him a ton.
You have to help me, Crash. You heard them.
He's not supposed to be holding his gun during this cutscene, but here he is.
Enslave you and
Yes, you
steal
do.
my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. Living in harmony with Mother Nature. The noble boar. The humble bumblebee.
Holding his gun.
Yeah, he's just sitting there. touching him makes you take damage. But you can still spin into him and pick him up, so that's a thing.
Just take him with you.
Yeah.
Look it.
Except here he has a thing where he automatically teleports to his own path whenever you throw him.
You have to help me, Crash.
Now his arm has become a crystal.
Our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain.
You could poke somebody's eyes out with that, pal.
The simple life
Now he has no arm.
living in harmony with Mother Nature.
Where are you, Crash? You're over there.
The humble
Yes.
bumblebee.
I am.
He's just floating.
Let's see, does Cortex become a hostile object this time? Yeah, he does. He's pulling a Coco. Stop pulling a Coco, Cortex. Okay, now that all this is clear, let's go get him. Except I forgot that fucking spike thing was there. Oops.
Wah, wah, wah.
Let's try throwing him into the nitro this time. Oh, never mind.
Crash, you heard them. They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple
He's gonna
life.
casually clip through Crash here.
Living in harmony with Mother Nature. The noble boar, the humble bumblebee.
As you do.
Now he's just running in place with the bees surrounding him.
Oh, that makes the level easier.
Yeah, you can just continue on. I still wanted to see what would happen if you take him through the nitros, though, so I'm gonna try that. Do I have another life left to spare for that? Yeah, this is my last life, actually, so. Oh, pff, okay, I guess we're not finding out.
They want to destroy our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. Living in harmony with Mother Nature. The noble boar, the humble bumblebee.
Okay, now he's running as normal. Though sometimes if you make him run into certain traps when taking him here, he won't die from them. He'll like run into them. Yeah, and he'll just be fine. Like, look right here. Or no, you just saw for a moment because I fell, but he just stands there after that.
You just teleported.
Yeah. Now, this might be our first crash of the afternoon.
Oh, what?
I don't know for sure, but I have a hunch. No, it actually loaded in fine. So I guess I can try throwing him into the nitros this time.
You have to help me, Crash.
Get him in the cutscene mid-teleport.
Our island home, humiliate and enslave you, and steal my brain. How I envy the simple life of the tribesfolk. Living in harmony with Mother Nature.
The funny thing though, if you get him standing like I did that last time, you'll still hear the screams of terror. even though he won't be moving at all. Yeah. He's back to his idle hostile state. I don't know what else to call it.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
You just need that JoJo SFX to show up. Little do-do-dos.
All right, load him back.
Woo. Now we get to do it all over again.
Because I believe there might be a way to get him to the stealth section with the boats, but it requires some manipulation, from what I remember.
Oh boy.
So instead, I think I'm gonna show off a pretty cool one. Or actually, we can go through Ice Climb so you can see the freeze at the top.
The fish crash.
Yeah. Just so you know what I'm talking about. And then actually getting him to High Seas Hijinks, getting him there through the hub world is difficult, but actually platforming there with him, including the Rusty Walrus chase later, is actually really fun. It requires a lot of work, but it pays off. Except for when you reach entropy and the fight's impossible.
If you rid my land of these pests,
Borderline impossible, I think. I think I might have seen a video of somebody beating it with him, but I couldn't.
What do you expect?
Do it, do it, do it.
We'll attempt it. Gotta do the glitch again real quick. So good news is getting Cortex to Iceberg Lab is, you know, pretty simple compared to the other levels I just went to, because the boat's right there. And of course, and this is another thing not really possible without level loops, because this particular boat only shows up after you've unlocked Iceberg Lab. Cortex still says, "Give it to me!" Normally he just remains quiet, but yeah, it's just random whenever he says that.
He opens his mouth.
And you can sometimes also hear him say, "The crystal is mine!"
The crystal is mine.
Alright, yeah, we're going to Ice Climb first.
Ice climbers.
Another iconic duo.
This is gonna be disastrous.
It's not that hard from what I remember. Like, at least getting up there. It's just the bats can be a real nuisance. Let's try to throw him over there to see if he could shoot him.
Well, clearly that worked.
That didn't work. Oh, wait. Okay. Bye, Cortex. Face he gave the camera. I guess these bats are too high for Cortex to shoot, unless he gets to the main platform right there. Let's try that. I love how the yell echoes through the cavern.
As you do.
Alright. Let's see if I can still pull off the shortcut.
Oh, that one.
I can
Hey.
barely stand on there. I could stand on there, like, without Cortex. What I want to do is, I want to throw Cortex up there and get up there in time so that,
So you can spin into him.
yeah. Or, I could throw him to that checkpoint box over there. In the
That might
distance.
work.
If I can even get him over there.
I don't know if you can reach that far or not.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to do it the normal way.
Like flicking him into nitrous, you know, the normal way.
And he just teleports next to the penguin over there. Thankfully skipping the other ice platform stuff, but doesn't matter if you just clip to the platform.
Yeah, really.
What's up, everybody? It's a cameo from Ren. I'm in the recording studio right now because my bag, I've misplaced it, and I think it's around here. But I can't find it, so I'm sliding away.
Hope you enjoyed the cameo. Oof. Yeah. The recording studio that is our living room.
I at least have my room.
I don't have a desk yet, so
You got a chair though, at least.
yeah. Alright, Cortex is being a bitch. He won't teleport to that higher platform. So, oh wow, clip to the platform again, why don't you?
It's almost like you're not supposed to have both of them. It's not right. Well, I wonder why that could be.
I don't remember it. I don't remember this happening in this area. Like when I took him through here before.
Man, you just murdered that man.
Getting rid of all the penguins and bats first.
Bad guys?
Oh, what? It happened again, Christ! Luckily, Cortex died before I did, so it didn't count as a life lost, but still.
Seems like you're on thin ice.
I have an idea. Cortex, you gotta stay here for now. Sorry, buddy.
Get to the checkpoint to kill yourself.
Yeah. Ah, damn it.
Don't die, otherwise.
No, I won't. No, without Cortex, this is piss easy.
This is the guy who didn't skip at the beginning.
Well, that's a skip.
You could have just done
They didn't
skip
intend.
at the checkpoint box, but you know. It's like going the way around.
Oh, well, yeah. That's my fault for wasting that many lives on it. You are right there.
Yes, I am.
But the checkpoint thing worked.
Hey.
Cortex? Cortex just zooted back down there. Are you kidding me?
Just hit it. No, you can't hit a checkpoint.
Unless I find an extra life or get 100 Wumpa fruit. How many Wumpa? I have 64.
You can get those boxes probably down. Oh, wait, now you can't because you're too high. You'll die.
Yeah.
There should be a life around here somewhere.
Oof.
Yeah, there, to your right, yeah. There's something up there. No! knocked it out. Wait, turn
Did
around,
I?
Turn around. Look, turn around where that box that we got the Aku Aku from.
Yeah?
Yeah, look over there, look up. Was it a gem that was supposed to be there or a life box? I can't remember.
Oh, up above us with that nitro?
Yeah, it might be what.
I think that's a TNT at the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Let's try
I mean, we'll be getting Wumpa Fruit anyway, so.
get 100. You'll be fine.
Yeah, and the question ones give you, like, I forget the exact number, but it's like at least 5.
5, something like that. They give you something. It's a thing.
And from what I remember, the question mark boxes are boxes that used to be 1-ups. Like, they replaced them on Lost Lives.
Yeah, they do. Oh, it's just another Aku mask. Okay.
Still good.
You only need 20 more.
Yeah.
And you do. You gotta check my least.
Yeah, fuck off, bats and penguin. Oh fuck, penguin.
Think you get the Aku Akus.
Yeah.
Damage. Oh, he's at the end. Sad. And with 2 left.
Yeah. Ugh. We've got boxes up ahead, but that's right where the glitch happens. Or close to where the glitch happens, anyway.
Crash, you mean?
Ah. One of my I can't remember if I told you this, but one of my favorite quotes, just this is from like Warcraft 3, is you click on the Crypt Lord enough times, it's like an undead spider. It says, and they say Blizzard games don't have bugs. I've always liked that. All right, we finally got a 1-up. Let's kill ourselves with this TNT right here and hope to God Cortex spawns back with us at the checkpoint. He did.
Such suspense.
Oh, Alright, thank God that counted as Cortex dying and not me. Okay, that's what I should have done the first time, honestly. Let's blow up the TNT first, then throw Cortex further. That works. Not gonna lie, the way he was standing on that last floating platform made me worried that he would clip through it like he did with the icebergs. But he didn't, so that's a good thing. Alright, moment of truth. Alright, you see all the penguins out there, right?
Yep. Penguins. Just throw him into the sea and then go.
Oh, okay, you throw them out there and it acts as normal. His hair looks short though. Do you see this?
Yeah, I did.
I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I got a buzz cut. Alright. So, I think it's because I threw him out there that it works like normal. You just walk out there holding him and it freezes. No way to show you now without going through the whole section again, so... I'm thinking it's time for High Seas Hijinks now. Disable autosave again. And hopefully it works the first time this go around.
Oh, Crash.
Crash stops mid
Farmer's
slide
market is
jump
tomorrow,
animation.
And my wampa trees won't grow, for my orchard is riddled with greedy worms. If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal.
I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
Alright. Once more, Cortex. Shoot those chickens. Alright, it worked first time. Awesome. You doing good?
Yep.
You were quiet for a bit there.
Yeah, sorry. I think it is.
How's the loot box simulator doing?
It's a thing.
Like, I almost can't even believe it exists. Like, that's like what it's actually called. Alright, here's the fun part. Getting Cortex across these floating platforms that move up and down. And sink if you stand on them for too long.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh! Die right off the bat. There we go. The ice cavern part right after isn't as bad, but believe me, these floating platforms, I believe I game overed a couple times, or one or two times, like trying to get Cortex across them the very first time. Might have to throw him. Oh yeah, see, like we already got like a couple of them fallen. But so long as Cortex is the one to always die first, assuming that happens, we have infinite tries. Okay, we did it. Hard part done.
Alright, good job.
Hard part before the level done, anyway.
The hard part.
For the ice cavern, you just gotta know where to throw Cortex. And honestly, you don't even need the levers here, because you can just throw Cortex into the nitro and just let it happen. Standing inside the block formation. Let's try that again.
Just murder all the nitrous.
Exactly.
Simple. Yep, really are murdering all the nitrous.
Who says I'm murdering? They're just boxes. They don't have souls.
You know that? Am I?
There's souls of Wumpa fruit inside, maybe. I don't know. That's just the normal boxes.
Hey man, Lily Wampa Cheeks is a real living being.
He's a crook, though.
Yes. But that means that Wampa fruits have souls.
And I am a sinner for killing them.
I mean, let's see if they've been plucked from the trees. Are they already dead? Are you collecting corpse parts? What is this? What is this? JoJo? Is that a JoJo's reference?
Might be. I don't actually get the reference this time.
Oh, that's because in Eyes of Heaven you have to assemble you have to find the body parts of Christ, otherwise known as Jesus Joestar.
Seriously?
Yep. It's a real thing. It's a real thing in the game. The game, which is canon. It's really weird.
When exactly does it take place? After part 6? Or also, behold, Cortex masters the art of invisibility. Yeah, and the crystal just stays there. Fear not, though. We're not shit out of luck. We just gotta go through the opening section right here with just Crash. That's all. Oh. Well, unless I just die like that.
Unless you die, in which case, now you're fucked.
No, we're not screwed.
I
Trust me.
So the Eyes of Heaven game takes place in like the timey-wimey dimension
Timey-wimey.
timeline. So like it happens at the same time as like the Bonds Beyond Time Yu-Gi-Oh movie happens, where it's happening simultaneously in like multiple timelines, yet not in any of them, but yes, all of them. So when does the game take place? Yes.
Alright. So we've got that checkpoint box filled. Now we just suicide, and we just spawn here with Cortex. This right here is rather difficult. Bum, 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 bum.
It's such a goofy, completely like has nothing to do with the rest of the like game. But then again, the whole game is like that, so I don't know. Does it or does it not fit?
I'd say it fits. Given what they're going for.
Agree with you.
What?
I said I would agree with you as well.
Alright. So I believe there's a skip here. There's a certain skip. Or at least for Cortex's side anyway. You can throw him up there, and he destroys rats. I don't know. Wait, he just froze. I don't think I pulled it off right. There is... Wait, I remember actually. Have you heard of the twin jump?
Somewhat.
It's where you like use a few frames of Cortex to like jump off of his head and like skip certain sections.
Yeah. So, I think I've heard you talk about it before.
Well, I fucked it up here, but that's what I was trying to pull off. Also, that rat should not be touching Cortex, because I think if it touches him one more time, he dies. Because he blinks.
Dies to rat.
So we're just going to do the Donkey Kong rip-off section here like normal. Or homage. Oh shit!
Oh shit. Yeah, I remember that time that, yeah, don't you remember that time when,
He became a rhino.
he just fell off the side of the building. Mario just fell. I remember that was
Yeah.
my favorite scene too.
Oh no, my legs are broken. There you go, kill the rat. Now, are you staying there?
He's just gonna chill.
Okay, he didn't stay that time. Okay, because I didn't throw him to the lower part, that's what it was. I fucked it up twice.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, let's try this again. Okay, that wasn't the twin jump either, but it works. That's what I want, because trying to do this section with Cortex is insane.
I mean,
Twinsane, you could say.
that's funny. Ain't nothing.
Alright, fuck off, rats.
Rats. In sadder crash news, though, microtransactions being put into the,
Oh, yeah, the Wumpa tokens. I heard about that. Fuck!
such a shame.
Don't you just hate when you touch a rat and it just...
And you die.
Their collision is just, you know, bad. Touch damage is a bitch. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I could have sworn that was a dark rat before, but now it's a white one. Are the colors randomized?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. But yeah, that's a shame about the Wumpa tokens thing, because I saw a tweet about it comparing it to how Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did it with their DLC packs.
Well, not even that far, but like, the unlock system they had before was like actually obtainable in-game. Like you could feasibly do it, and now it seems like they're gonna jack up the prices to make it basically impossible for everyone who doesn't use the microtransactions.
So it's like the microtransactions are mandatory now?
Not mandatory, but it's like, oh, you either have to pour in thousands of hours, like it's like a mobile game.
Yeah.
You have to pour in way too many hours, or you just pay money. So anyone who's got cool shit is either has no life or way too much money.
No life or no money. Pick one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh! And there go the rats with their collision again. And now, thanks to them, I have only one more life to attempt this with. Though I think...
You said this is no problem without Cortex.
No, it isn't. It's just these rats have, like, weird collision detection. And touch damage sucks. Okay, I figured out the way to get Cortex to teleport up there is... I got a one-up first off. Is to just make sure you're jumping up to that ledge when he's about to teleport, or when he teleports, because then he'll think you're up there and he teleports to the... He stays up there, essentially, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I noticed it when going through the higher area earlier, but it seems my upscaler is still on the fritz. It's like alternating between light and dark. Because I haven't bought the monoprice. Yeah. I can't decide. But yeah, I haven't invested in the... What? I got killed by the rat's corpse? What? That is not a sentence I thought I would say today.
When you get killed by the rat's corpse.
But as I was saying, yeah, I invested in the monoprice upscaler yet, just because I haven't had the money. And did I tell you about the PS3 repair I have to do?
Yeah.
I did, right? Yeah. So for those in the audience who don't know, my PS3, it still reads Blu-rays and PS3 games just fine, but in terms of PS1 games and music CDs, it doesn't read those anymore. So I'm looking at a $70 laser replacement, unfortunately. So that's if you're expecting a, because I want to stream again sometime this week, but it's most likely just gonna be Yoshi's Island, you know, because I've still got to get through that game, and I want to give my PS3 a break until it's fixed, even while I still have it, you know,
Yeah.
because I haven't actually taken it in for the repair yet. Okay. Let's hope the rats don't screw me over this time. Because in all honesty, they're not that annoying of enemies. They just have really tiny hitboxes. You've got to get real close when you spin them. I honestly hate the ants much more. You don't fight those guys super often, like in areas.
They're really freaking annoying.
Yeah. Twinsanity, well, not Twinsanity Island, but Ant Agony. Certain sections of Rooftop Rampage. Yeah, those really suck. Did I forget to? Oh, Cortex is down there. Oops. Almost forgot.
Yeah.
Almost forgot you, buddy.
You forgot to bring him.
Oh, I just realized. I'm still only have one life left, and we're getting close to the aqueduct room. That room is hard with Cortex.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Okay, I jumped into fire, which means I got a game over.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hopefully it loads me outside where the path to the ship is. I mean, that was my last checkpoint box, anyway, or my last save box.
You're gonna spawn like.
All right, it spawned me just fine.
Yeah, but where's good old
Neo Cortex. Remember, he spawned. I've got to get to the checkpoint box inside and then suicide for him to appear. He just doesn't like to spawn out here for whatever reason, since this is the "I'm so humiliated" area. He's too humiliated to even appear during glitches.
Oh yeah, that's right. He teleports away. That's right.
He doesn't No, he doesn't teleport away. Well, he becomes invisible in the glitch, but after Slip Slide Escapades, he just lays in the snow defeated.
No, he disappears.
Yeah, he disappears like if you go back there after, like, say, losing a life. But the first time you get there, he just lays in the snow.
I think it's after a certain. Also, it's after a certain progression that he actually just disappears straight up.
Yeah. Oops.
You try not to die.
Yeah. Or get hit by these swinging guys. Fuck. Yes, they are indeed fuck.
Yes, they are indeed.
Normally they're like a pushover, but with Cortex, when you have the smaller jump, it can be extra annoying. Okay, hopefully Cortex kills these rats so they don't damage me in the cutscene like they sometimes do. Kind of odd that Engine doesn't talk at all here. Like, he talks in the game, obviously, but not in this particular section. He just groans at you, and he's completely silent during the battle.
As you do.
Yeah, when someone infiltrates your ship, you don't... You shoot first, ask questions later. Oops. And you were right about the you're right about the damn it about the rat colors being randomized.
Yep. I know, I'm a genius.
Something I do appreciate about coming in here with Cortex is after Engine growls at you and like pulls the thing, he when the camera pans back to Crash, you don't immediately get control of him normally, but when you're with Cortex, you can start controlling him the moment the camera pans. So you don't have there's less time for you to take pot shots from the rats. Is what I'm saying. Oops. I keep taking shots from the stupidest shit. First the rats and then the rhino's body frame. Oh, fuck off, rats! Don't you have cheese you could be eating?
No.
Or there's like Wumpa fruit all around you. I mean, you can chew through the boxes, can't you? Alright. Kill that rat up there, Cortex. Good boy. That's the secret. Cortex is the cat.
Cortex is the cat.
As opposed to the obvious, which would be Cortex being the pet owner and Crash being the cat. Okay. Okay, today I learned if you jump on the yellow boingy things too early, they act as normal platforms. But only once you're, as long as you're standing on them. After you jump off, they act like the normal springy things.
Normal springy thingies.
Springy thingies.
Hold on. I got a call real quick.
Alright.
I'm gonna take this.
Alright, Cortex. We got a job to do. Ah. Those fires are usually never a problem for me. Except they have a tendency to catch me off guard when I'm coming through this section with Cortex. How did he die? Oops. That's the great thing about the blue snowball is it picks up everything in the room. Including stuff falling in the kitchen. Alright. Never mind, I got the sides mixed up. See ya. Yeah, so one of my roommates just left for work, and I'm just switching my microphone so that we're actually going to use the headset now because the blue snowball is picking up too much, and I'm the only one giving commentary on my end anyway, so. Okay. Might want to lower the gain on that. Give me 1 second. Advanced audio properties. Okay. should be good on the audio levels now. Let's close that. And I'm going to unmute myself in Discord. All right. So my right leg is really hurting right now. Specifically my knee. Might be the way I'm sitting. Might also be because I'm not using my usual setup, obviously. Or my usual room setup. And we're out of clean...
I'm back.
Yeah. I was just talking about how I didn't actually have water to drink this time, and I switched to mics because the blue snowball was giving off too much background noise.
I feel you.
How'd your call go?
Fine. It's funny stuff. Basically, so I'm flying out on the 14th, and I don't know yet what time. And my buddy called because he first he was gonna be flying in to the airport I'm flying out of on the 13th and wanted to know if I could pick him up. And I was like, all right, maybe, you know, it's kind of cutting it close, but whatever. Then my other friend called me saying, hey, can you take me to the airport? I'm like, depends. I might be gone. He's like, oh, I need to go the 14th. I'm like, huh. Okay. Why? He's like, oh, because a friend of mine is flying in, and I need to pick them up. I'm like, wait, you want me to drop you off so you can pick someone up? He's like, yeah. I'm like, and this is the day before I had to go pick up another friend. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be going to this airport like 4 times.
Yeah.
Ugh. And the
lot of
funniest thing
driving.
is those two guys, they share an apartment. Which is the funniest thing right now is they share an apartment. They both don't have any car or anything, so it's really funny. The kind of shenanigans there.
I imagine.
But the thing is, he's apparently, like, there was an issue with the third roommate, and pest control needed to be called in because they didn't clean their, you know, keep their space clean, right?
Yeah.
So, apparently though there are only 2 of them. The problem child and one of the roommates are the only ones stated on the lease. So the third guy's just kind of living there without actually living there. I mean, he pays, but he's not actually so. Oh god. So so they need me to also, both of them, come to me at around the same time, asking me, "Hey, would it be cool if you let him crash for a couple of days until pest control comes by?" And it's actually hysterical because I'm sitting here, I'm like, "Oh my god."
And they've got to like hide
Meanwhile,
all this shit.
what neither of them know is I recently had to pick up all the gear for my parkour club because they're demolishing the racquetball courts that we keep our stuff in. So I'm keeping it in my apartment until they have a new place for us to put in the storage, right?
Right.
So I have like all this freaking, gym mat like equipment for boxes for vaulting for parkour. Just sitting in the middle of my hallway at the entrance of the house. Like, it's taking up so much, and it's got like one of those fall mats from like one of those gymnastic mats that the soft ones you practice on. It's got one of those too. So and my roommate has family coming to visit while I'm gone. So his parents are gonna be visiting our apartment, and so he told me, he's like, can we move all this like into your room before you leave so that my parents don't walk in and want to know why we have professional gym equipment, like gymnastics equipment and stuff. I'm like, okay, I understand, makes sense. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun couple of days right before I fly.
Right.
It's like everyone's got all their problems all right now, not to mention I got an exam at the end of this week on a Saturday in the morning. Woohoo! So no Friday plans for me. That's why after this stream, me and my buddies are planning to go out to we got like a Dave and Buster's around here, and we might do some of that good old gaming.
Sounds fun. What isn't fun right now is me constantly failing in high seas.
Dying over and over again. Gee. Stop being so trash. Just stop being trash.
I wonder. Oh shit, I wanted those Wumpa Fruit for a 1-up. I swear I had like one more life left after that. Did I? Also, never mind. Sorry. The loading thing stopped. The loading word stopped moving, or wasn't moving at first. When it stops moving, that's a key. That's a cue that the game has crashed.
Oh, great.
But no, it just didn't load it. It just didn't move at first, which turns out we're fine. But yeah. This level with Cortex is a pain in the ass if you can't tell.
What? Really? I had no idea. It's almost like you're not supposed to play it that way or something.
Oh man, the Rusty chase is gonna be fun.
Oh no. Fresh meat for my pork.
Yummy! Come back here, naughty mate! I'm gonna bury ya!
After, you know what the next Crash game we need to play? Or you need to play, I need to play, or whatever?
Yeah.
We need to do Crash Tag Team Racing co-op. Let's go.
We do. Shit. I saw it at Game Exchange at Denton the other day for like 10, which is the Xbox version, which is much better than what Movie Trading sells it for, 15.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty cheap game, and actually, what you might want to look at is getting I think there's the combo kart racer pack.
Oh yeah, it comes with Nitro Kart, right?
Nitro Kart and Tag Team Racing. That might be the way to go. And you just sped right through that. Like, so much trouble, and then while you're talking about something completely else, something else entirely.
Yeah.
On the game.
Also, apologies for that beeping you hear in the background. That's the dryer getting close to finishing.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully it's not getting picked up as much now that I'm using the headset, but yeah. Felt like I should clear that up.
I feel like you should clear. Good idea.
Okay, Cortex is in place. Let's do it.
Alright, now on to phase 2.
Phase 2, defeat the Rhino Donkey Kong ripoff. Oh fuck, and jump into a barrel like a dope.
Yes. Hello, welcome to part 27,000 of our PS2 demo disc. God, it's gonna have so.
Oh, why did I do that?
I'm actually really concerned for how many parts that's gonna be.
I'm guessing like somewhere like between 40 and 60.
God.
Maybe. I don't know.
We aren't even finishing any of them. That's what's sad.
No, we're finishing a few of them.
No,
Oh no,
like,
like the discs.
The disc, like,
Because
no,
we're
like,
skipping all the sports shit.
Well, like what I'm saying is like we aren't even like finishing a whole game. Like we have 60 like plus parts of literally just doing nothing but dicking around on like 20 games.
Yeah. Jack
And then
3,
there's like
MGS
that like
3.
2-hour and a half multiplayer like just
Up Your
blitz
Arsenal,
session
yeah.
that took fucking
Oh, wait, was it Up Your
ages.
Arsenal or Deadlocked? I can't remember.
It was Up Your Arse.
I want to say it was Up Your Arsenal.
Yeah.
Though I played Deadlock. I played single player
played-
Deadlocked at one point.
Yeah, we played Deadlocked, and we played, I think Going Commando had a demo, too, that we had.
Yeah.
We were looking at.
That part's already up, actually.
Oh, yeah,
It's been up for a while. But once I have that desk in my room, I'm getting cracking on this editing again. I'm thinking of maybe, because I saw a huge-ass bundle on eBay, I think, of like a bunch of the Dreamcast ones. Like beyond like the generator discs. Like the generator ones I think are the most well-known, but there were magazine ones as well. And fuck this Fire's hitbox, I swear. It's like...
Go around it.
I should wait till the raising platform gets all the way there and just walk instead of trying to jump up there early. Also, hopefully I get more Wumpa Fruit, because this is my last life. But yeah, I was talking about getting the Dreamcast demo discs as well. I think they had like 11 or 12 of them for like 40 or 35 total.
That's not too bad. I mean,
Yeah.
all things considered.
And like the PS2 ones, some of them have like the same demos, but I think for the most part, the magazine ones, they had like unique ones. I remember Choo Choo Rocket, Rayman 2, I think Shenmue maybe?
Oh, interesting.
Sonic Adventure is an obvious one. I think the original Soul Calibur might be there as well. And I definitely know Space Channel 5 was on there as well. That's a neat one. Playing Simon Says dancing moves to stop aliens that are trying to take over the Earth.
Ah, yes. Classic. Tale as old as time.
I actually have that game. I haven't played much of it yet. And apparently I heard Michael Jackson is in the sequel. That's a thing. Alright. Completely skipping that little plank thing right there because I got here before and then I clipped through it bad. Similar to the icebergs earlier. Alright, this room. With the lifts. Oof! Yeah, you gotta be careful. You don't want to push Cortex off with the platforms. Oof, that was risky, and he fell. Again. me a 1-up though, so that's the thing.
Hey. Oh.
In the fuck, I was about to say, in the words of the melee announcer, success.
Failure. More like it.
You gotta, yeah, you gotta. It can't be complete without the crowd booing. Failure. Oh.
So, so I went, played Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z.
Yeah, on the PS3, right?
Oh my god. It is it's like the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance of the Ninja Gaiden games. It's dumb, it knows it's dumb, and it's hysterical. And,
Like how
I mean,
so?
it's like, well, it's for one, I think it's cell shaded. Pretty sure it's like got this weird comic booky aesthetic that kind of reminds me of cell shading.
Yeah.
You're playing as a cyborg ninja, and so you know, Metal Gear Rising. It's like Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
You're playing as a cyborg ninja, but this one's cell shaded and zombies. Because, yes.
Because yeah.
Also, like, our protagonist goes to the Wolverine school of not giving a fuck.
Perfect. That's,
And
it's a
very,
recipe
it's
for
very
greatness.
arcadey. It's an arcadey hack and slash. Like it kind of reminds me of like God of War, or even like Devil May Cry, but like much more. Seems like it's much more friendly. I mean, apparently the hard modes are really terrible.
Sorry, what?
But like the hard modes are really bad, like, but I was playing on normal, and it's you know, in the beginning of the game it's not that bad so far.
Yeah, we're at the aqueduct room finally. This second mechanism here, really tough. Oh, okay. That was a close one. Oh. So close. So close. God damn it.
Just stop being bad.
Well, I've got stuff. Well, I've got stuff to do later in a bit, so I think we'll give it one more shot. If I game over again, we'll call it a stream. But hopefully, I'm gonna make it to Engine and Rusty, and maybe Entropy even. Show you how impossible that is.
What have I got?
Will he do it? Will he succeed? No. Probably not. Like total dick pay. Just like total dick. Like, no, you won't.
You just pull a Cusco and draw like red marks on my face.
Not his game. It's mine.
Did you ever play the Emperor's New Groove PS1 game?
No, I don't think I did.
It was one of the things I saw on like for really cheap on the PlayStation Network store. I wasn't sure if like you had played it before.
No. But now I want to. I feel the need. Hey, how's that download going for Warframe?
Yeah, how is that
0
going?
bytes.
0 bytes?
It's still pre-allocating. Woo! It must be something.
Weird.
Must be something with either Steam or my computer. They like 20 million years.
Cause you have good
Probably the
internet, right?
too. It's probably it might have to do with the internet, with the whole, you know, sitting here streaming, watching a stream while on Discord. Might have to do with
You seeing this shit?
no. What? Uh, are you? Is it frozen?
Yes! I have
Oh.
never had it lock up on me like this. What?
Well, I'm telling you that it's done with your shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The music's still playing too. Crash's left arm just casually clipping through the wall. Cortex right there shooting at nothing, or shooting at the remains of the rat that he just dissipated into thin air. Aku Aku just watching in disbelief. Yeah, that sums up this stream. Whoo boy.
Wah, wah, wah.
I think that's a cue to stop.
Yep, that's.
Oh, poor Crash Twinsanity. Were you finished more, you could have been much greater and bigger of a game. Alas, you are still good, but you have major problems with your programming.
Well, I mean, they didn't mean for you to do, so maybe it's not the game's fault.
What do you mean?
Maybe fault. I mean, you did crash the game based on you know,
Yeah.
trying to put characters in places they weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I'm used to it just crashing during the loading screens, but yeah, I've never had it freeze on me during actual gameplay.
Oh god.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. There's other stuff I could show off, like you take him to I think it might freeze up when you try and take Cortex to the airship to Academy of Evil, which is very hard, by the way, because you're dealing with those floating platforms again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll do a follow up.
Yeah.
Know.
yeah, I could do like a short follow up on it. What else? I don't think it's possible with it's not possible with Twinsanity Island, because if you take Cortex into the lab room, I think he just turns into a crystal again, and
He just turns into.
I can't remember. Like it might vary actually. It's just not really a thing there. But yeah, it's been a fun stream. I hope to get back to Yoshi's Island later this week. We'll see y'all later.
See ya.
Woo!